Hey, how you doing? I know you. Mr. Miller, you don't know me. Hell, I know you want to learn about the log power rule. I know something about you. Well, hey, a little something about me. I don't even know this. I actually bedazzled this tie myself. So it was not always this dazzling. So little something about me. All right. Well, let's get right after this power rule, okay? So this is the rule. So we got log base b, m raised to the k power is equal to k log base b of m. So the idea is when you've got that log raised to an exponent, that exponent becomes a multiplication. All right? And let's try to figure out why that is. And how I always like to start is with a situation that I know really well. Really, really well. So let's start here. Let's do log base 2 of 8 squared is equal to, and now if we just apply the rule, right? We just look at the rule. So this is the first part of the video. The first thing you need to learn is right here. Let's just expand this out. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that 2, this 2 right here. I don't want to confuse my 2s, so I'm going to make it pink. That 2 is going to go up front. And we're going to write log base 2 of 8. That is cash followed by money. All right, but let's try to make sense of why this is the case. One reason you might know it's the case is if you think back to your exponent properties. That when you raise an exponent to a higher exponent, you just simply multiply the original exponent with the raised exponent. And because logs are exponents, you know that if we're going to have this raised to a 2, it should kind of make sense that raising it to a power is going to mean we multiply. Because when you raise exponents to powers, you multiply. That's one way to think about it, but here's the other. First, recall the product rule from, well, for me, the last video. I don't know what you did yesterday, but recall the product rule. And now, so what we knew before is log base b of m times n becomes addition. So let's apply this to our problem because we know 8 squared is just 8 times 8. So let's rewrite it like that. And let's apply the product rule. So I've got 8 times 8, just like I had m times n. Let's finish. And any time you have 2 of the same thing, right? You're adding 2 of the same thing, you've got 2 of those things. That's multiplication for you. So this is also just equal to 2 log base 2 of 8. Exactly what the rule told us it was going to be. All right? Sound good to you? So it's almost like the rule is just a shortcut. Like it's a shortcut to using the product rule. Well, let's use this shortcut. Let's use this new power of ours. It's the power rule, and I said this new power of ours. I'll write the problem up. So you got 3 problems you could do. Why don't you hit pause, unpause. Did you get them? Let's do it. So this first one, we're just going to directly apply the rule here. This is a power rule video. These are 3 problems about just the power rule. Let's get it. A. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take that exponent, right? I'm going to take that power that log is raised to, and I'm going to put it in the front. I'm going to do it for this one and this one. Let's go. Ta-da! How do you like me now? It's 1996 and I'm all up in the mix. All right. So in this case, right, these are the 2 right answers. Notice log base 10, I don't write the 10, and we're good. That's the rule, okay? Now we got part C. And some of you are out there like, Mr. Miller, don't you mess with me, okay? You told me it's a power rule. I don't see anything raised to a power here, right? Where's the exponent, Mr. Miller? Where's the exponent, damn it? Well, that is a fantastic question. Watch this. You watching? Hey, I said watch it. I'm not speeding this up. We're going real time here, people. There it is. Because the square root is just raised to the 1/2 power in exponent form. So now I got my exponent. Now I'll speed it up. All right, I'm all done. Wait, what was that? Wait, you want 2 more problems? Hey, you came to the right place. If you wanted problems, you're in the right place. Let's get started. 2 more. All right. Well, this one's going to actually use both the power and the product rule. So a little bit more complicated. I'm going to put the product rule. Why do both those words start with a P? Can't you use multiplication rule? Would have been a lot easier. Anyways, let me put the product rule back up on the board. Okay, so here, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use the power rule, right? Because both of these this number and that variable are both raised to the 3rd power. So step number 1, apply the power rule. All right, so it's 3 times all of that. And this remaining, this log base 8 of 4x, that's what we apply the product rule to. So let's go get it. So we're going to say equals 3 times. Now I'm going to need some type of parenthesis here or a bracket. And I'm going to apply my rule here. So I got log base 8 of 4 plus log base 8 of x. And you could distribute the 3 or not. I don't know. Either one looks good. Looks good from this vantage point. Looks good from here, Mr. Miller. All right, well now, the last example. Stay with me for this last one because we've been going this direction. And it's time to go that direction. Because like I said, if you go this way, you better figure out how to go back the other way. Let's get this last one. All right, so now we're going to combine into a single word I should use there, spacing out, single expression. I don't know, single term. That's the term. That's what I was looking for. I found it eventually. I was swimming for my vocabulary. A single term. So we're going to get rid of that plus sign. All right. Well, that sounds good. So what we're going to do now is first, let's apply the power rule because we're going to need both the power rule and the product rule here. So if we just do the power rule, we get log base, 10. So we get log x to the 7th plus log y to the 8th. Now we're going to combine these just like we would combine them. Where's my purple? Who took my purple? Let's switch to blue. Just like if it was this. If it was log x plus log y, we just go, hey, that's log xy every day of the week and twice on Sunday, right? So here, kind of similar thing. I'm just going to bring them together, but it's not x, it's x to the 7th, but same concept. So what I got now is log x to the 7th, y to the 8th. Put a rectangle around that. And you made it to the end of the video. And there are 2 conclusions to this video. The first conclusion is bad days, they don't last forever. That was somewhere in there. Check the 2-minute mark. And the other one is that when you got log raised to a power, that power becomes multiplication. Because that's what you do with exponents. Exponents raised to a power, they multiply. Take care of yourself. You're beautiful. I'll see you around.